All right, I was sent here.
Has the council gone mad, sending you here alone? There's no time. The others, they were waiting for us. They knew we were coming. I'm the only one left. The necromancers retreated further in, but we've got to follow them. There's no time to waste. Follow me!
Oh, and his follow me is so different. There he goes. What a guy. What?! When we had last left the hero of Kvatch, their journeys with the Mages Guild of Cyrodiil continued ever onward, with them reporting back to Raminus Polis and getting word that perhaps Archmage Hannibal Traven wanted to speak to them. And so they decided maybe that was enough for now, and they traveled out to Cyrodiil, where they finally had a meeting with Jemane, a seemingly weird guy who had a doppelganger about. That led them, the investigations into that doppelganger led them all the way out to the eastern end of Cyrodiil to Cheydinhal, where they found his brother, Gilbert Jemane. And then Gilbert Jemane decided to run all the way back to Cyrodiil, and the two of them met, and Reynold was still drunk. But Gilbert wanted to get back their old ancestral home, which was overrun by ogres. Cannibalistic ogres, no less. Now it was time for the hero of Kvatch to head out there and do battle with a gajillion ogres, presumptively. This is the Elder Scrolls V Oblivion Remastered. Welcome back. Zoop, zoop. There we are. Let me do a little quick save, and as you can see, we're back here at Frostcrag Spire. I went and deposited some butts. It's not a terribly lovely day. It's very overcast. It's looking very Morrowind out. But we had quite a few butts with us, and here they all are. Our collection of butts continues to grow and amass. Anyway, let us head on out. There we are. And we'll travel over to their little abode. Let's see here. Let me make sure we've got it. Yeah, Legacy Lost. I'm not sure if this is the one we're looking for. You know, I'm still not sure about it. That this is the one that'll give us that cool shield, but it's something we ought to do nonetheless, right? Oh god, we don't have a quest marker. I actually need to find it. Okay. Okay, sure. Somewhere south of Cyrodiil. Perhaps I can ask around town and see if anyone can help. Okay. I mean, I could just go looking for it, right? Look, the morning here at Frostcrag Spire was looking very Morrowind-esque. I was ready for a Morrowind-esque sort of mission where I had to just look somewhere to the south of Cyrodiil, just anywhere out there. Okay. Ho there, do you know?
Hey.
Nice hairy legs, Orgnolf. Do you know where Weatherly is?
What do you want?
The Weatherly Estate? Tell me about, well, let me persuade you real quick.
Go on.
Oh, I can't. Tell me of Cyrodiil.
Cyrodiil's got plenty to eat and good thick walls, and that suits me fine. I don't know what's going on out there in the woods, and I don't need to.
Oh, so you're not going to know about Weatherly, huh? But on the off chance that you do.
Yes, I've heard of the place, but I'm not sure where it is. I think your best bet would be to speak to Sabine Lowell at the Fighters Guild. She's explored the backcountry outside of Cyrodiil quite a bit.
Okay. About a rumor.
I just feel safe living here in Cyrodiil. I mean, we have the head of the Fighters Guild right here in town.
Okay. Sure.
Back to work for poor old Orgnolf.
Poor old Orgnolf with his hairy legs. Okay, let's head on out over here. Hey, do you think Arana knows?
I hope I can help.
Maybe you can. Oh no, she's gonna say this.
Yes, I've heard of the place.
Okay, okay. Yep.
Take care.
Well, let's check in with the Fighters Guild then. Is this our first or second time setting foot into a Fighters Guild hall? I think maybe our second. Maybe even our third.
Hi there.
Oh, it's you, Sabine.
We're looking for recruits. Interested?
I'm not. I actually am interested in a place called Weatherly. I've heard that you've explored all of the backcountry around here.
Let me see. Oh, yes, I remember. I think it's directly south of Coral. Place was overrun with ogres, though. Nasty brutes.
That's what Gilbert
Here,
told me.
let me show you
Oh,
where
okay.
it is on your map.
Okay, oh, thank God. All right. Otherwise, that's the exact
Good
same
day.
information I got from the brother, from Gilbert Jemane. He was like, it's south of it, but maybe a little bit north of wherever else. I don't remember the other place he gave me to try and triangulate it. Okay. Let's head on out.
What is it?
Good. And we'll carry forward with Prior Mabel. Red Guards have, well, we'll never know what they have. they sure don't have Yakuta anymore.
You look
Okay.
like a bright one.
Oh, thank you. What a what a funny thing to say. Usually when people in real life say like, "Oh, you look smart," they mean like you're dressed up, you look fancy, right? But if you just mean like, "Oh, you look smart," you nerd, you dweeb. What a dork. Okay, let's head on over here. And then, is there any type of trail heading southward, or do I just need to cut through here? Because I'll do it. I'll fucking do it. I'll fucking cut through southward. I don't really see a trail, though. Oh shit, there are... Oh, it's ogres! A pillaged mine, okay. Look, maybe this is a bit of a trail? Where does it begin? I don't know. But this seems like one. Okay, down here. Sure. There's a Wender? Need to get my wenders washed. Sorry. Alright, let's keep heading on out here. There we go. Oh dear, look at this big ass place. My god. It's just nestled up in here, isn't it? Jeez, look, there's some ruins there, too. What in the world is that? Oh, look, Prior Mabel's having a tough time navigating this. Look, this is an unmarked ruin. Oh, should I check it real quick? I'm gonna scope it out. Why not, right? Why not do a little bit of scoping? Oh, there's a fun statue. Let's do a quick save. Is that a doorway? No. Okay. Who is this? No hands. Is that Magnus or... I don't fucking know. Got a treasure chest here. I'll look in real quick before we have to fight whoever this is that's en route. Okay. Well, they're circling around for Prior Mabel, it seems. That's some type of rat lord. Beat the shit out of you. Killed it mid-jump. I'll take its rat money. Okay, let's get on out of here. Continue on. Alright. Do we see anything? There's a bunch of deer. Oh, there's an ogre. Right there. Okay. It might be the case that we head there, wipe out some ogres, and then we need to wipe out more. Oh dear. Let's take care of this vicious timber wolf. Okay. Am I actually staggering it in some way with my fisting ability? I think I am. There we are. Whew. Let's see. Let me get some healing as well on self. I can't cast magic while on horseback, can I? Don't think so. Damn, Prior Mabel, take it easy. Okay. Sure. Is this a plant that I want? It is not. Alright, let's head out. Continue over here. Sure. How far off are we from Coral? God, we're really just at the halfway point between Skingrad and Coral. Damn, remarkably close to the Shrine of Sanguine. It's gotta be said. Okay. There we are. Frankly, I am shocked that we have not run across any errant Oblivion gates. At least not yet. I feel like we're ripe for getting one to pop up any second now. But I suppose not. Oh, here we go. Here's the ogres. Oh shit. Mountain lion. Huh. Okay. Prior Mabel, how you doing? Not great. Hang on, let me heal you a bit. Let me use my merciful touch. Here you go, girl. Hang in there. Oh, it got pissed at me healing her. Oh fuck, sorry Prior Mabel. Your head is too big. What the fuck? Okay. Let me heal up here on myself. Oh dear. There we are. Anything I should take off of this? This monstrous beast? I think we're fine. Okay. I think we go in big style here against these ogres now. We just pull out our super sword. Oh, my restoration hit 50. Okay. The secret energies of the human body have not surrendered their mysteries easily to you. You are now a journeyman of restoration and can cast journeyman level restoration spells. Man, amazing that I know so much about the human body when I'm in a mer body. Right? I know more about other people's bodies than my own. I guess that's how it is to be perhaps a vet. You know, there's some carryover, but I can't imagine all of it does. Okay. Can I get just one here? I don't know that I can. Let's see, maybe I can just shoot off like a little fireball. Can I finger the mountain yet? God, no, I'll never be able to. Okay, I'm gonna shoot that one there. God, there are a bunch. Did that just say ogre boss? Oh, cave boss. Okay. Well, that's entirely different. Redguard Valley? Boom. Gotcha. Alright. Let's see. Let me scarf down a magica pot. Oh, I'm all out of them. Well, let me bind another. Lord knows we have plenty. Let's see, I may as well start eating these. I'll bind that though on 4. Okay. Where is another? There it is. Summoned by another, questions again. Yeah, you see me? You see this? Come and get me. Come and get me. Yeah, look at me. I'm crouching. Boom. It was another cave boss. They're fucking relentless out here. Okay. Let's see. I should not be taking these items, though. That's for damn sure. Can I yet heal myself with that more powerful heal? My god, I can. Okay. I'm gonna put it on 5. Look at that. That's some good healing. Before long, we won't even need health potions, just magical ones. That's how good shit will be for us. And look, here's a shrine to some fucking dickhead. Let's see who will be. Julianos. Know the truth, observe the law, pray at my chapel altars to receive my blessings. Okay. What kind of blessing did I get? Way Shrine of Julianos. Scales of Julianos. Oh, Fortify Magicka and Int, 10 points. Actually, not terrible. I'm sorry, Julianos. Okay. Well, let's go pull another. Is Viper's bug loss any good? Because there are a bunch here. Let me do a quick checkaroonie. Let's see. Resist and cure paralysis. That's not terrible. Right, if we fight an enemy that has a bunch of paralysis, you just stack up enough of that. That said, don't we have that ring now that accomplishes the exact same thing? God, I didn't stash that ring, did I? That would have been a grave error. I think I did. Whoops. Okay. Yeah, we need to get that thing back. Because that's the sort of equipment that you want on hand, where if I've just quick saved and I died horribly to an enemy who just so happens to have paralysis, I want to pop that thing on when I load back into the world. Okay. I'll take all these. Lovely. Look at me, I'm whooshing up and... oh. Legacy lost. I've found Weatherly, south of Coral, but it's overrun with ogres. I should report this information to Gilbert. Oh, I thought we were meant to kill them all. Wait, I thought he asked me to go kill them. I thought that was the implication. Look, I'm gonna kill them. If he gets sad that the ogres are all gone, I mean, you should have been a little bit more specific, bud. Have you seen me? I look like a fucking questing adventurer. I'm here to kill fucking monsters and shit. Okay. Well, I don't like the way this one is snarling. There we are. The ogres have been defeated. I should make my way back to Coral and bring this information to Gilbert. Okay. Ogre's teeth. Great. Let me repair up here. Oh my gosh, and 100 armorer. Long days and nights at the forge make you strong and tough. You are now a master armorer. Your repair hammers do not wear out while repairing weapons and armor. One repair hammer lasts you a lifetime. Wow! Look at that, and we've got 6 left. Okay. Sure. At this point, they should just give you a repair all button, though. You know, I understand that you still want equipment damage as a way of keeping the player character in check if they're wearing armor. I get why you might want that. But let's just make it easy on us and have a repair all button. Okay. Anything else? How do we feel about the jump from Oblivion to Skyrim losing out on repair, you know, where armorer became smithing, and you could actually like upgrade your weapons and all of that, upgrade their damage mitigation on your armor. I don't know, I quite like it, right? I like not having to worry about repair. You know, repair feels more like a Fallout sort of, you know, weapon condition and armor condition. That feels more appropriate in Fallout. In an Elder Scrolls setting, I don't know. I wanna put some accoutrement on my equipment. You know, let me fancy it up. Let me get some more. You know, if anything, I want to expand the smithing to where there is sort of like an armor modding system, not unlike what is present in Fallout 4. You know, I wouldn't be opposed to that. I'd be down for some like, oh yeah, this one has like extra pockets or whatever, right? This one is radiation resistant. Okay, let's head down here. You know, whenever you decide to go into Blackreach, highly radioactive down there. Why do you think those rocks were glowing? Okay. Oh. Looks like the ogres tried to get in here. They burnt someone alive. Oh shit, there's a free butt. Hell yeah. They left the best part. God. Let's just get this out of the way. Ogres are gross. Look at this. They don't even understand how furniture works. Ogres. What a bunch of fucking cretins, frankly. What a bunch of oafs. What an oaf, you ogre. Oh, good lord. Okay. Sure. A single repair hammer. I mean, I guess that's all you really need these days. You're maxed out. Let me drop off my other ones while I'm here. Right, we may as well just stow them here. They're hardly worth anything. Let's see. Get rid of the stolen one, because that's a liability when we get incarcerated. Free torch. Brown shirt, tin jug, hourglass, inkwell. Busted up treasure chest. The busted up treasure chest is new, isn't it? Where like the lock is straight up ripped off. Onion, pear. Meh. Tamika's Westfield wine. They didn't even drink the wine. They didn't know what they had. There's a whole ass skeleton. Another one here. Bone meal. Oh, now these are individual pieces. Oh, look at this. God, I really forgot how like horrifying it was here. How many people had died in this place. Okay. Jeez. So many people died here. Oh man, I would not want to live here, I don't know. You know? They'd have to like, it's gotta smell real bad. You know, like I'm not too worried about like, oh, now the place is actually, you know what? I was about to say I'm not too worried about the place being haunted because I don't really subscribe to that in real life. But let's be clear. This is the mystical and magical world of the Elder Scrolls, and you would be a fool not to, right? Listen, give it some time. The Jemane brothers, or their ancestors, the Jemane siblings of future, they're gonna have ghost problems, and another questing adventurer is gonna have to come along and wipe out some ghosts that were horrifically munched upon by ogres. Let's see here. What all can I do to fix up my encumbrance a tad? I guess I should probably drop all the fucking teeth I'm carrying around. They're quite inefficient. There we go. Good. This damage health junk. Reflect damage. Do I even really need reflect damage at this point? Not really, I would say. I'm gonna eat that. Okay. Taking that as well. Use a poison. There we go. Oh, still wasn't enough. Fuck it, I'll eat the silk. Oh shit, it burdened me a bit too. Okay, but after the burden wears off, we should be fine. Oh, and you know what? While we're at it, let me use up a soul gem here or so. Perfect. Okay. Great. That ought to do it. Alright. And then maybe we should wait a fucking hour for the burden effect to dissipate. Because that is a bit of a problem. There we go. Alright, we're good. Let's see, and then I need to head over back to Coral. Should we go through the wilderness again? I don't know. I think we're fine. We came out here all the way. I think it's gonna be a-okay. Yeah, let's travel on back. Coral South Gate. Good. We really should try and find a proper trainer for illusion. I'm not sure where one exists. If I had to guess, Bruma at the Tricksters, but maybe not. Okay. Let's see. Should I craft up and down some equipment too while I'm at it? God, maybe I should drop off the butts. You know, that's probably more of a... Yeah, you know what? Let's head on back to Frostcrag Spire, because we got such a wealth of butts from the Weatherly estate. Hopefully nobody that the Jemane brothers would know. They're like, oh my god, here's my mother, my father, and all of my other extended family. All of their bodies ripped and torn apart by the terrible ogre menace that plagued us long ago, that we were just barely able to miraculously escape as children. They gave their lives so that we could live on, right? It's time to turn over a new leaf at Weatherly. But weird how all their butts are missing. Weird how every single skeleton seems to be missing its ass. What happened? Okay, let me see here. Let's drop these. Good. Oh shit, I just dropped 5 in 1. Okay. Perfect. Good. And you know what? Let's go down into the basement level and stash our calipers and whatnot. Over here. Great. And let's see now. Search this. And am I also keeping in? Yeah, my Welkin stones are in here too. Okay. Stash those. Good. Tongs can go in. And up this way, I believe my calipers as well. Lovely. And I've got books over here. Nope, this is not books. That said, I should stash this other sigil stone. Good. Is this books? No. Actually, I should probably pick up that ring or amulet or whatever it was. Did I sell it? Did I get rid of it? My god. Did I get rid of that incredible ring that gives you 100% resist paralysis? Did I actually get rid of it? Oh god. Oh god, what a fool I am. I think I got rid of it. Oh, I'm the dumbest man alive. Well, what can you do? Okay. Now these are books, aren't they? Yeah. Let's see, let me stash this. Are there any other books that we have read up that I ought to stash here? The memoirs I can't. Let's see. Just off the top of my head, ones that I know we've read. Did I read Magic from the Sky? God, I can't remember. Okay. The Armorer's Challenge we definitely read. Alright, sure. Yeah, I need to fill out my little notebook again. I've been slacking. Alrighty, over here. Great. And let's see, do I need to do any repairs? No, we're perfectly fine. Okay, let's get out of here. Head over to Gilbert and Reynold. Pop open the map. There we go. So Gilbert doesn't have a house in Cheydinhal, right? Because he was staying at the inn. No? I don't know, it might be worth looking around Cheydinhal. Let's see, let's head over here. Because true enough, yeah, he was hanging out at the inn, but so too is this dude. So too is, or Gilbert in Cheydinhal was hanging out at the inn, but Reynold hangs out at this inn.
Hello.
Okay.
You haven't seen my sons, have you? They went off into the forest to fight those monsters, and I'm
No,
worried about them.
Cyrodiil. Honestly, I kind of thought that these were your sons. I don't know why, but I mixed together the quests.
The foul blood of the ogres?
Oh yeah, the foul blood of the ogres is no more.
Is it safe for us to return to Weatherly yet?
It's super safe. The ogres are gone. It's safe.
Wonderful. Weatherly is ours. Are you ready to take us there now?
Oh yeah, y'all don't know how to get there. What if I just took them somewhere else? What if I just took them to my house in Skingrad? I'm not ready to take you there yet. Okay, let's go.
Right. We're off.
We're off. What about you, Reynold?
Gilbert should be able to help you with anything you need. For now, I'm going to celebrate.
Okay. Are we off now?
Gilbert should be able to...
Okay. Sure. Let's do a quick save. Good.
Hello. You haven't seen my sons.
No, I haven't.
Well
Emfried,
met.
anything going on here? Here, I'll invest
I would
500.
gladly let you invest in my shop.
And tell me about Coral?
Maybe you haven't heard, but Cydnius's daughter has disappeared. Very sad.
God, stuff is just happening to everybody's family here.
Have a look at my wares. I'm sure there's something to suit you.
I'll buy a pick. Anything else you got of interest? Nah, not really. You got, like, food and whatnot,
A
but
pleasure to...
not in the sort of bulk
They went
purchase
off
seeing
into
you.
the forest
that
to
I'm
fight those monsters.
keen on. Okay, let's head on out this way. Good. Now, do I actually need to run them out there, or because I've been there, can I just fast travel and they'll come too? Alright. Let's head out, Jemane brothers. Will this satisfy your lust for adventure? Okay. Oh yeah, here they are. What's up?
Gilbert should be able to help you with anything you need.
Okay. Gilbert?
What is it? Should we stop?
Yeah, we should. We're here. This is it. Let's go.
Right. We're off.
Okay. Here it is. Ta-da! The Jemane brothers have returned safely to Weatherly. Are they gonna speak to one another? They're just staring at each other. Okay. There's a bit of tension. Hello, Gilbert.
Thanks so much for getting us here safely. I'm afraid we aren't very wealthy, but here is all I can offer you at this time. Please, visit us again soon.
Okay, 450 big ones. Tell me a rumor.
There are islands in Nibbon Bay no one has visited in 100 years. No telling what you'll find.
That's absurd. That is absurd. Islands in Nibbon Bay no one has been to in 100 years? Are you kidding me? In like a big landlocked area such as that? Okay, tell me about Weatherly.
You are welcome here any time, my friend.
Okay.
At long last.
Nibbin Bay. Is this... Yeah, this is Nibbin Bay. What fucking islands are you talking about? There's only the one. Are you talking about, like... Hey, is Breville technically an island? The castle is, at least. So dude is either talking about this little dot right here, which I don't even know if that counts as Nibbin Bay. This right here, the one that has the portal to Sheogorath's Shivering Isles, I think? Or maybe not. Oh no, yeah, this is a separate one. The strange door is right here. Oh, this is the island where you get hunted by rich people, isn't it? Yeah, this is the island where rich people try to kill you. Okay.
It's good to stand at Weatherly again.
It's called, the United States of America. All right, hey, what's up? Reynold.
Gilbert should be able to help you with anything you need. For now, I'm going to celebrate.
All right. Let's see. Gilbert?
The ogres certainly made a mess of this place. Hopefully, by the time you visit us again, we'll have it cleaned up.
Okay, very well.
At long last, it's good to stand at Weatherly again.
Should we do, like, a fun little adventure while we're waiting on that? Yeah, I guess we could go talk with Traven. You know, if we do want to weave these quests together, let's go speak with Traven now. I think we'll get another update, huh? Oh, and we have some training quests as well. Okay. Yeah, let's go speak with Hannibal Traven. Liberation or apprehension? Good. I'll head back here. And maybe by the time we complete this, we'll have a quest update for the Jemane brothers. Because I think this is like a multi-part quest, isn't it? They'll have something else. At least one other event. I actually don't remember what it is. Do they want to, like, kill more ogres or something? They're worried about, like, an ogre nest.
Hi there.
An ogre den. Okay, let's head on up here. Traven's place.
You look like
Welcome.
someone who's comfortable.
If you wish to talk,
in heavy
it is really
armor.
no trouble at all.
Legion duty here in Cyrodiil is usually a dull affair. In the east, though, things are a bit more challenging, and one can make a name for oneself.
Good to know.
What's the news from the other parts of Tamriel?
I've heard nothing good. In Morrowind, they say the man-god Vivek has gone missing. Some believe he has been taken by the Daedra.
Oh, look, some gold.
This is most disturbing.
Is his
We can
commentary
only hope
on
this-
the Legion,
Goodbye.
like,
Farewell.
meant to be, like, acknowledging the fact that you are in Cyrodiil, and yet there is no proper quest arc where you can join with the Imperial Legion, right? There's no Imperial Legion quest arc, which Morrowind actually had. And frankly, the Imperial Legion quest arc in Morrowind was actually pretty damn good, right? It's pretty damn good and offers some good insight into, like, the colonization of the province and sort of cultural tension. And frankly, good people in shitty positions trying to make the best of things and being challenged by people trying to, like, exploit the situation. It's quite good, right? Just in base game Morrowind. Okay. Hello,
Hail.
Karanya.
I'm Karanya, Master Wizard, and far too important to be talking to you. So go about your business, please.
God, okay. She's mean as hell. Okay. I'm Karanya. Tell me a rumor.
Necromancy may be legal in Cyrodiil, but few will openly admit to practicing it now that the Mages Guild has banned it.
Oh yeah, few would.
For
Can I persuade you
of
any?
course.
Oh, she loves me. You wouldn't know it, but she
Good
loves
day.
me. All right,
Welcome.
Hannibal
Please
Traven.
don't be shy. I'm listening. Greetings. It is high time that we met face to face, don't you think? Raminus has told me good things about you. You have advanced quickly and show great promise. I now intend to put your talents to a more direct test. I have a difficult task that you can, perhaps, assist with.
Okay. Well, first, can I persuade you?
time.
I cannot. Tell me about the city.
Before the Arcane University was founded in the Second Era, Crystal Tower on Somerset Isle was the source of all magical learning. Since then, The Imperial City has been Tamriel's foremost magical research center.
How about a rumor?
I admit to sharing the common enthusiasm for the arena. It is barbaric, but the stakes of life or death make the drama irresistibly compelling.
It's horrible, man. It's terrible. Those are people dying. All right. How about tasks?
Are you prepared to begin?
Yeah, I am.
Very good. Let me explain what is at stake. The Council of Mages has been aware of the increased necromancer activity in Cyrodiil for some time. It had been our position to sit back and watch what unfolded, but that time has clearly passed. We cannot tolerate these attacks on the Guild. Most of our information on the necromancers has come from an informant inside the cult itself. A Guild member who offered to infiltrate their
We
ranks.
have a mole? God, I don't remember that at all. You have someone on the inside who is the informant. That almost makes it sound like I'm an informant for the necromancers. Who is the informant?
Lucianus Elias. He is not a council member, but has long served the Guild here at the Arcane University. Aware of the growing interest in the Guild after the ban on necromancy was put into place, he offered to help the council track the cult's actions. With my blessing, he infiltrated the group, and has fed us information for quite some time, until recently. I have not heard from him, and I fear for his safety.
Okay. You do have someone on the inside?
Yes, and we have for quite some time. Though the information he has provided is limited, it has given us a sense of their scope and power. The Council was initially reluctant to believe the information was reliable, but with recent events, they have little choice but to trust it. I fear that our informant is in danger, and that is why I have called you here.
Okay, well, go on. Also, when he says the council, is he referring to the Elder Council or like a council of magi within the Mages Guild infrastructure? Okay, go on.
The lack of reports from Mucianus has disturbed the Council, and they are now concerned about the legitimacy of his information. A group of battle mages were dispatched to Mucianus's last known location with the intent of bringing him in for questioning. I argued against it, but eventually agreed to maintain order in the Council. I regret that decision, and that is why I wish to send you there.
Is there a mole in the council? A necromancer up there? Could you imagine in Elder Scrolls having a necromancer at some of the highest echelons of power? Right? Could you imagine having some ill-begotten, like, horrible, horrid monster of a spellcaster guy being, like, the head of state? That would never happen. Alright, what am I supposed to do? Where do I need to go? What am I supposed to do?
I fear the battle mages may mistreat Mucianus if they do not mistake him for one of the many necromancers no doubt present in the ruins. I wish for you to find Mucianus and ensure his safe return to the Arcane University. I do not want anything to go wrong. Please, hurry. The battle mages will arrive there soon, if they have not already, and time is of the essence. If, for any reason, they are unsuccessful, Mucianus's life will be in forfeit. You must make sure he is safe. Go now, and bring word to me as soon as he has been escorted to safety.
Okay, well, where do I need to go?
Mucianus last reported being sent to the ruins of Nenyond Twyll, south of the Imperial City. That is where the battle mages went. South of the White Rose River, nearly halfway to the border of elsewhere. I'm afraid I know nothing more about the location, or what you may expect to find once you arrive.
Okay, very well.
Thank you. Know that I would not ask such a thing of you if I did not feel it was urgent, or that it was beyond your capabilities. I shall await your return.
So the council, the battle mages sent by the council, are so bloodthirsty for necromancers that they're willing to just wipe out everybody in there, even though they know that there's a mole. Right? They're there, they're showing up, and it's shoot to kill, baby. Right? They have a license to kill. They're taking no prisoners. Mind you, these are battle mages that have access to, like, drain magicka, paralysis, stuff like that, knocking you out. They're just showing up, and they're just fucking blasting. They're blasting dudes. Right? What the fuck? How about this task? Anything else?
Nenyond Twyll awaits you. Return with Mucianus as quickly as possible, so I may settle the Council's fears.
Okay. Good talk.
Make haste. Mucianus is in danger.
Okay, okay. Let's head back to the lobby. I forget, can we talk to Raminus real quick?
I hope I can help.
I think we can, yeah. Tell me about this task I'm on.
Your tasks now come directly from Archmage Traven. Please speak with him if you're unsure what you should be doing.
Okay, can
Let's
I buy
do
anything?
business.
Ice Bolt, Ice Storm. Lightning Ball, Lightning Blast. Okay. Ghost Walk. Huh. Heal superior wounds. Okay, I think we're fine though. Tell me a rumor real quick before I head out.
Archmage Traven is the first to take such a hard stance on necromancy. It upset more than a few people.
Okay.
Good day.
There we are. Let's do a quick save. And let's head on out. I would like to hear more of Traven's reasons for taking a hard stance on necromancy. Like, I'm sure we could fill in the blanks of it being like, yeah, you're kind of like defiling people's dead bodies when they don't really want that. But if necromancy was part of like the arcane institutions that exist, you would think that there would be maybe not an overwhelming supply of it, but some amount of people who are like, yeah, I'm fine, contribute my dead-ass body to arcane studies, right, to necromantic studies and all of that. I don't mind, you know? You would think that there would be some measure. At least other necromancers would probably be down for it. You know, I wonder why such the hardline stance, because it sounds, from the way everyone brings it up, it mostly is like, a lot of it is derived from Traven, you know, and not like public outcries and being like, you can't keep doing this to dead bodies. It's so fucking weird and fucked up. They're not using, they're going far beyond what they said they would. They're not just using the bodies of people who have donated their corpses to sciences or to arcane studies and all of that. You don't hear about any of it, you know? I'd be down for some of that. Okay, should we head out from, I guess, the Fithragaer Inn? There we are. We'll go westward from here. Okay. The peoples and styles of Breville and Leeuwin, defined by the Nibonese styles. Or culture. Not sure what it said there. It was a little quick. Okay. Should we bring Prior Mabel with us, or is there a risk? There might be a risk. We've got a quick save here. We'll take her with us just in case we do actually, or we can actually get away with it. But it is something, like, we should tread carefully here. Look at that. It's like a big old bear. Okay. Gonna dismount, take care of the bear, because we don't want a bear trying to chomp on us while we're doing this. What the hell? It's peace loving? Oh no, it's going for Prior Mabel. There we are. Do I need more bear pelt? I feel like I do. Nope. Great. Let's continue out here. Fort Robeck. There's Nenyond Twyll. Okay. I remember this being a little fucking spicy. Right? Am I mistaken? I'm quick saving there. Maybe this is a different location. Yeah, maybe. There's an Ayleid well over there. Is that a fucking cougar? What is that? Oh, it's a timber wolf. Gotta take these things out just in case they patrol around and try and fight Prior Mabel while we're in there. I don't know if such a thing is possible, but may as well be extra careful. Like I said, we're treading carefully. God, look at that. Both the White Gold Tower and Frostcrag Spire visible from here. That's kind of amazing. It's kind of cool. Okay. Good. Another bear pelt. Let's get some repairs going. And I'll suck down a magic pot real fast. Lovely. Okay. Down we go. This is not the place I was thinking of that was going to be really spicy, though. This is a different place. Smith and Crucible can mold weapons. Oh. Oh, God, I remember this. This is fifth...
What are you doing here?
Oh, God, no, he sounds different. Okay, who are you? I was sent here. Who are you?
Fithragaer, battle mage, sent by the council to find this traitor. He must have told them we were coming. We've got to get our hands on him before he tells them anything else. Who the blazes are you, anyway?
This guy was too iconic. This guy was too... They should have kept the original VO here, right? And every time this is a case, this isn't like a slight against the new VO. It's more so like we've talked about, the weirdness of them mixing all of it together. And sometimes, I think maybe it's like people on that development team not quite as privy to, like, I don't know, the weird culture surrounding the game specifically, wherein anyone who really enjoys Oblivion will tell you that, like, Fithragaer is absolutely iconic within Oblivion, and what is about to happen to him, everybody knows. We all know it, we all love it. Same goes for the singing Cliff Racer Fly So High guy, right? Like, it's terrible the way in which he sings, but we love it, you know? And they do nail some of these, but more so on a grander scale, you know? And I think you at a certain point you run into problems where it's like, well, shit, are all the fucking characters iconic to somebody? And they kind of are. Right? And this is what I was getting at when it comes to the new VO, right? Like, I appreciate it, but I feel like it has to be an all or nothing situation. You know? I feel like it's so much more jarring when some of them are the good old familiar shit that we all know and love, and then other ones are new things, and we keep oscillating back and forth. I feel like we should just kept them either all the same voiceover work, or all of them redone and new. You know, I feel like there should not be this in between. It makes it too fucking weird. Alright, I was sent here.
Has the council gone mad, sending you here alone? There's no time. The others, they were waiting for us. They knew we were coming. I'm the only one left. The necromancers retreated further in, but we've got to follow them. There's no time to waste. Follow me!
Oh, and his follow me is so different. There he goes. What a guy. What? Holy shit, what a twist! Oh my god! Oh my god! They really did remaster this fucking game! What the fuck? He died to a fucking ghost this time? Oh my god! Holy shit! What the fuck? They keep me on my fucking feet here, jeez! At the edge of your seat, you never know what the hell's gonna happen this time around. Oh my god, I take it all back. What a world! Oh, what a world of surprises and shock! I can't believe it! He survived it! Alright. Fithragaer, the only surviving battle mage, is dead. I'll need to continue on my own into the ruins to find Mucianus Alias. God. There wasn't even a ghost before. Did they just spawn in the ghost this time to kill him? Is that what it is? They spawned in the fucking ghost just to fucking murder him because they knew it wouldn't work? Are Gloom Rays the one that I need to fucking watch out for? I don't remember. I'm gonna take their ecto though, nonetheless. These, I have to assume that happens 100% of the time that they spawn in the ghost. You know? With how that went down. God. That's so weird. Like, if that's meant to be, like, a joke, like, that joke now only works for people who have played the original and are expecting it to happen, and then it doesn't happen, and then a ghost shows up and then kills him. What the fuck? God, this is wild as hell. Look, he's got a full suit of steel, except for the hat. Man, the steel armor does look pretty good. It always sort of did, except for the oven mitts. Right? I do appreciate that whoever was on the art team kept a little pokey toe. You know? But yeah, the like navy gambeson underneath is really excellent. And that's always been the case. Okay, over here. Darkest Darkness. I think I have that, no? It's on our, yeah, it's on our to-do list. Check a cask. Good. Okay. I can't believe a ghost showed up. There was no ghost originally, right? Will it one-shot me now? Will it actually one-shot me? Because you used to be able to survive this, right? Let's find out real quick. Yeah, okay. What if I stand directly beneath it? Come and get me. Whew! It doesn't even hurt. It doesn't even hurt you now. Look, I like become one with the fucking world, dude. I get skewered on it without pain. I get skewered on the booby trap with 0 pain. Like, it shoves my character into it, and I'm kind of like stuck on there for a little bit. Okay, so there is definitely never a ghost. They put it there because they couldn't fucking do it, right? Unreal Engine 5 just can't fucking compete with the genius of Bethesda's game engine. Just can't fucking muster what it takes. Alright. Let's see. Let's do a quick save here. Let's head on down.
If it's a fight you want, it's a fight you'll get.
Oh my god. Okay, I'll fight you here. On top of my big old pillar. Alright, alright. Yes, come and face me. Oh, okay. Good stuff. A Daedric mace. Silence, poison of separation. Yeah, I guess I'll take it. Take these two, why not? Dog, having shoes made out of linen is wild. Can I just say, having shoes made of linen, oiled linen, is fucking wild to me. Like, we're getting into the territory of, God, those, they're like slippers. I forget what they're called, but I think they're generally originated from, like, Central America, right? Either Central America or South America. They're called, God, what are they? They're similar to moccasins, but not quite. They're, Vespellis, Vermesyelis, something along those lines. Something like that. And they're not even generally made out of linen, but they're meant to be, like, very summertime, like, very warm climate, as you'd expect, given, what I think, like I'm pretty sure they're from Central America originally. But they're like a type of casual shoe that you would wear at like a beach or a pool or something like that. And they have a very like simple and frankly not sturdy construction, but they're very simple to make. People make them out of like old dead plants and stuff, which, you know, linen could be too. But like hemp, right? Hemp, stuff like that. And you're made to like, the idea is like you replace them decently enough. You know, not unlike sandals. Like, that's the closest equivalent I could think of. Oiled linen shoes? Like, are the outsoles also linen? Never heard of a linen shoe in my damn life. That sounds like madness to me. Okay. Maybe it's based in some, like, historical whatever, but I think maybe it's just, part of me is wondering, is it just made up? Right? Like someone on the team was just like, yeah, people would use linen. Why wouldn't they use them in shoes? Right? Maybe like monks or something would make linen shoes. You know? Would you call them shoes though, or slippers? Okay. We got a couple necromantic lords in here. Let me juice up my sword a bit too. Here, can I sort by weight and that'll help me out here? No, it won't actually. It actually won't. Okay. Man, this sucks. Okay. Alright. Good. And then... oh, fuck it. Let's just fucking go for it then. How much damage did I deal there? Enough?
Starting to see things, I am.
Okay.
What's the matter? Getting tired?
God, you were so fast. Oh my god! Dude, necromancers be running! Oh my god, get your ass back here.
Show me more!
Fucking A. Whew. What the fuck? Okay, electrocution, lightning storm. I'll take these. Get some more restoratives. Why not? Okay. Yeah, if we're gonna fight more necromancers, maybe I should be using the paralysis poison here. It's kind of a pain in the ass, right? We gotta run through half the fucking dungeon just to get them. Okay. I'll apply that. Great. And let's roll on up in here. Let's see, anything good? Maybe not. Maybe not. Let's proceed through. Okay. Oh, this one's gonna be a problem. Good. Dealt with. Can I recharge my weapons mid-combat? I forget. Cure poison. Oh. Let's see. I'm gonna try auto-attempting. Okay. Let's head on in. There we are. Oh. are you Musianus? Musianus, is that you? I thought I had already met the last surviving member of the... Hello? Mariette Riel?
Oh, you poor dear. I'm afraid you're late to the party. The guest of honor has already left. And I do hate to disappoint you, but Musianus is in no condition to be leaving. He's a worm thrall now, and shall be quite content here.
No!
A grim fate indeed.
He's worming!
But one does not cross the Order of the Black Worm without suffering greatly for it.
Oh no.
Tell the Master that you were here looking for him. Perhaps I'll bring him your head as an offering.
Ah! No! Fuck! Okay.
Let's get this over with.
Let's see. Let me use some poison here. Why not? Right, yeah, let's get poisony. Fuck it, huh? Oh shit, there are a bunch coming after me now? Fucking necromancers be running, dude. How much health does she have? How many poisons have I applied to her? She's got more HP than a dry guy. There we go. Gotcha. Alright, now let's find out. Can I juice up my shitty little sword in the middle of a battle? Thank goodness. Okay. Ooh, that's maybe a little too much right there. Okay. It'll have to do. Okay. Let's see. Great. So what did you have? A bunch of money. Get some repairs going. And we'll do a quick save just in case. Sure. Alright, got some big Zappinator crystals. Here's some Zombinators walking around. Sounded like there was armor too. Okay.
Showing your face was the last mistake you'll ever make. If it's a fight you want,
Uh-oh.
it's a fight you'll get.
Uh-oh. There's some sort of super lich. Got one. Okay, okay. Let's get them poisoned up. Okay. She dead? She is. Perfect. Let me juice up the weapon now. There we are. Oh, this one is not tied to it. Okay. Great. Mort flesh. What's on this one? Another lich. Nothing much. Okay. Let's get healed up. Staff of Lethargy. Alrighty. Let me get these repaired. Good. Let's do a quick save as well. And let's see, is there a secret behind here? Don't think so. Got some tongs. We may have enough of these fun items now. These collectibles. Great. 58 gold potion of agility. Over here. You know, in our undead fighting, have I gotten diseased again? We did just visit the Shrine of Julianos, though. Looks fine. Yeah, looks fine. We're good. Take a potion. Can you still grab them through the top? I don't think so. I think they must have fixed it, right? Yeah. Okay. Sure. Have I checked these necromancer bodies? I have not. Good. And then stitched leather shoes is also like it's a fucking oxymoron almost, you know? Or maybe not an oxymoron, but it's redundant. You know, like how else are you gonna make the shoes? You're not gonna stitch them, they're gonna be like whole leather? Whole cut? Right? Like, I don't think people were operating on that level just yet, making whole cuts. I don't think so. And even then, you would want the outside to be to where you could change them around, change out the outsole. Okay. Oh, shit. Great. And what have we got? Greater gem, bunch of money, scorching blow. No thank you. I'll leave the rest.
You're pathetic.
Oh, great. Oop, you missed me. I'll apply poisons. We'll get rid of these. Good stuff. Staff of Ice Storm. Oh, you've got a black soul gem on you. Russet felt shirt of blade turning. Not that good. Really high value to weight ratio, though. Maybe I'll buy it, or I'll take it. Weight of the World Tome. Okay. What's the Staff of Ice Storm do? Is that like a really potent AoE one? No, not at all. Okay. Let's try and learn this Weight of the World one. I'm curious about what that might be. Okay. Oh dear, what the hell is going on? I'm trying to sort it A to Z, but... what the fuck is going on? This is not alphabetized at all. What? It's like alphabetized, but also by encumbrance. What the fuck is happening? What the hell is going on with my inventory sorting situation? Okay. There it fucking is. Alright. Burden 60 points for 30 seconds on target. Man, that's pretty bad. Fuck it, we'll learn it. Okay. Sure. Warhammer of the Undead. Turn undead on strike. Huh. Ebony Warhammer, too. Push block. Okay. Now, where does this lead to? Nenyond Twyll. I guess that's where we are. Alright. About over here. Did I search all these? I think I did, right? Cure disease. I guess I'll take it. Yeah, we check these. Okay, let me equip Fin Gleam. There we are. And let's go for a bit of a swim. Are there fish down here? They're like super fish. Here's a button. Push block. Anything else around here? I don't think so. Okay. I'm sure there's another push block at the other end of things. Look at that. These ones are really charging up to blast me. There's the other push block. Excellent. Let's head on up. And claim our prize. 2 Varla stones. And let's swap back to our regular hat. Wonderful. And let's go down this fun little hole. Oh my gosh, there's a Zombinator. Doesn't know I'm here though. Oh, it's Musianus alias. Oh my god. I found Musianus alias. He's been transformed into some kind of walking dead. There's nothing I can do for him. I should report his fate to Hannibal Traven at the Arcane University. Wow. He got transformed. He's peace-loving, though. I feel like that's kind of remarkable in and of itself. Should I kill him? Maybe we'll get something out of it if I kill him. Is he susceptible to poison? I feel like no, because he's undead. Right? Okay. Let's see here. Well, how much damage do I do when I chop him up? Will it be worth it to keep just chopping him? God, it's gonna take a million fucking years. Okay. Let's see. Let me power up with a soul gem here or so. And we'll take him out this way. Soul trap him. Damn, he's got more power to him than a Dread Zombinator. Look at that. Holy shit. Usually for a Dread Zombie, it just would take like a 4-swing combo, and then you're toast at the end of it. Old zombinated out Musianus was able to take way more punishment. Let's get some repairs going. There we are. Proceed on through here. And let's have a bit of a glance around here. Oh my gosh, it's a necromancer. Good. Huh. Strong potion of sorcery, firestorm, silence target. That's okay. Okay. How about over here? What have we got? Galarian the Mystic, the Book of Daedra. Paintbrush, shears, a fun head, a secret cask. Oh, shit. Oh, God. Too slow. There we are. Okay. Take those petty soul gems. Strong potion of dispel. Restore int. No, thank you. Now, although I am thinking about, yeah, maybe we should. We probably should really consider going for the skeleton key, because it'll let us level up really quick, but it won't get us all the way, because not unlike the Knights of the Nine stuff, it has a 10-point buff to security, and I explicitly remember in the original game, I think you had to stash the skeleton key if you wanted to manually level up those last 10 points, you know? You had to stash it in like a wherever you would want, really. That way you lose out on the fortify effect and then you're able to get those last few points. But while we're working our way up, it would be really efficient, like not just in time spent looking at the lockpicking minigame, but also in increasing our own security skill. Because I think you get way more XP every time you break a pick. Or, at the very least, not break a pick, but fail the minigame. You know? So I think maybe after we wrap up this one, maybe if we haven't yet heard from the Jemane brothers, it might be the case that we should head out to go get, I thought there was an Oblivion gate behind the well. But it might be the case that we should go out and get the skeleton key. Do Nocturnal's quest. Is it Nocturnal's? I think so. Someone out by, like, the southeast of Cyrodiil. I think it's Nocturnal. Here, let's head over here as well. Now, is that an Oblivion gate? Or is that just a tree? That's gotta be an Oblivion gate, right? Gotta be. Maybe that's one I've been to. Okay. Well, we can clear it out real quick while we're in the area. Let me go juice up at the well. Okay. What's that? Is that some kind of bear? Oh shit, it's a troll. Okay. Sure. Man, my shield bash is annihilating it. Holy hell. Okay. Let's head over here. Good, good, good. Yeah, you can't cast spells while on horseback. It wasn't until Skyrim. And in fact, wasn't it a patch in Skyrim that added the ability to do attacks while on horseback? It wasn't even in the core 2011 release of the game, I want to say. Okay, let's head over here. Great. And then let's head to our custom marker, because like I said, I think that's a fresh Oblivion gate that we left up the last time we were out here. I think exploring for Knights of the Nine, right? Trying to hit up all the way shrines. Man, the torchlight looks very good at night. As we're running along here in the wilderness. I don't know, maybe we blew this one up. It's hard to say. Well, no, look. I think we're just looking at it from a particular angle. Yeah, I think it's still active. Is it the one on my map, though? Yeah, it is, because there's the stream. Yeah. Okay. Oh shit, look at this. Look at these assholes coming out of the fucking woodwork. Can I poison a Spriggan? I can, right? Yeah. Good. Taproot any good? Nah, not really. Okay. Let's see. If we are going into Oblivion... Well, I don't know. This might be one where we need to just run through. Right there. I think... Have we seen every single interior of Oblivion? I'm not even sure at this point. At the very least, we should probably kill what's on the outside. So let me bind Soul Trap again. There we go. Fully repaired. Good. But yeah, we'll at least kill the enemies on the outside, and then we'll head in and potentially jump through all of it as fast as possible. Okay. Good. Oops. Any others out here while we're at it? Was it just the one? There's usually like 3. Maybe they fell into the water? Are there some aquatic demons frolicking around in the river? I don't think so. Yeah, I think we got them all. Okay. Always fun to jump up the hills. Alright, let's head on in. Let's see. Will it be a fast one, or is this one we haven't seen yet before? Very liable to be. Yeah, I think this is one we've seen before. Right? You start with the 3 ones? Yeah, this is like the classic one where you get the, what do you call them out? The drawbridges. Okay. Can you yet enter the center one there? No, I think you do actually have to run through these. So we'll do that. I'll get Gordon on my hotkey here. Distract for me, Gordon. Let's head out this way. Good. This route. Ooh, this one has a very hard lock. Is this the route I'm meant to go? Oh, you can go around the sides here. Okay. Good. Anguish Keep. Waste of Oblivion. We may not want to go here just yet. Yeah, we haven't extended the drawbridge. Oh shit, there's a titty spider right there. Okay. Was that a goatee, Gordon? Okay. Head up here. Good. In this area, we just have to go around the side. Get another Gordon out. Through here. Anguish Keep again, alright. Let's see here. Let's get Gordon back, head in through this, and this should have the pull lever for activating the drawbridge. Right? Yeah. Now, is there the punished up here in this section as well? I'm not sure if there is. Oh, there is one. Okay. Potion of sorcery. I mean, I guess I'll take it. Alright. Oop. Falling down there. And then out this way? Is it? Perfect. Cool, and that should be easy enough to get up the rest of the way, right? We don't actually need to open every lock. It said 1 of 2, but I think we're fine. No, maybe not. Maybe not. Okay. Good, over here. Check this out. Strong potion of sorcery again. And back out this way. And then from here, alley-oop! Whew. Then back up this way, and then we're really close to the sigillum, right? I think. Might be able to get another punished or so. I don't know. We'll see. Good. We're simply too fast for the booby traps. We'll go through this. Okay. As long as they don't have any, like, paralysis effects. There we are, the sigillum. Great. And then up here, athletics going up. Okay. Yeah, no other little bits of the punished here, unfortunately. It's fine though. Staff of Weakness. 700 big ones. Yeah, staff ain't worth it. Leaving that. Sigil Stone. Oh my gosh. Round and round she goes. Where she stops, nobody knows. Give me an incredible boon from Lord Dagon, please. A novice of light armor has it degrade faster. Did any other foul monsters come out with me? I don't think so. Or did they? No. Okay, what did I get out of that? Transcendence, Sigil Stone. Fortify speed and absorb speed on strike. Huh. I don't know, I feel like the absorb speed might be okay. Right, because everything's got speed. You know? What if you just, like, ran around and you slashed an enemy with absorb speed? Right? That said, maybe you'd rather have it be on, like, a staff or shoot it from your own hands. That way it's ranged. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe not the best. Okay. Let's see now. Let me remove that marker. Now, did we clear this gate to Oblivion over here near the Inn of Ill Omen? I think. Let's go check real quick while we're in the area and while we're clearing them real fast. Okay. Oh, there, Prior Maple. Oh yeah, looks like it. This one is toast. Great. Man, yeah, the terraforming is so cool. But in lieu of, due to the fact that so many of the Oblivion gates, you know, after you've done a few, like, it gets a little samey, as we've seen. I do have to say, I think I prefer, when it comes to main quest related world-changing events or whatever, I think I prefer fighting dragons. I'm very curious what they'll go with. I hope they do something similar but different in Elder Scrolls 6, because it's very fun. But fighting a dragon is like a lot more of a streamlined and quicker event, and because of the way in which you fight dragons, it's made like, you know, the environment in which you fight it kind of matters. Right? And you get to play around a bit more in the open world. And you get extra use out of the open world, like the overworld level design. Rather than having to continually loop back to like the same handful of Oblivion Gate levels. Which, like I said, it gets very samey. Okay, let's head on back to the Arcane University. There we are. With news that, well, everyone has died. Everyone is dead.
Citizen?
Alright, up inside.
If there's anything I can do, I am humbly at your service.
If you're looking for books, First Edition is the only place in the city to find them.
Okay, let's head on up. we all need to hear this. Should we check for another lecture? It might be the appropriate time to do it. Erlov, Gerald, you got anything new? Tell me a rumor.
The Mages Guild runs more or less like it always did, but we lost quite a few members when the practice of necromancy was banned.
Okay, good talk.
Be seeing you.
Karanya,
A pleasure to speak with you.
tell me a rumor.
The Mages Guild has made more than a few enemies since necromancy was banned.
Okay.
Farewell.
What news of your task? Your face looks grim.
It always does. I'm done merry. Come on, Hannibal Traven. You never seen a dark elf before? But Mucianus is double dead. He got turned into a zombinator and then I killed him again.
What?
What?
By the 9, and there was nothing you could do for him? What a horrible fate. I cannot imagine how they could do that to him. So many lives lost. I thank you for trying to save him.
Yeah, what about Fithragaer? He also died too. He also died in kind of a surprisingly still comical manner. How about a rumor?
I have not read the works of Mrs. Otis. I'm told some find her guidebooks useful, though she apparently has strong opinions on some matters.
Yeah, she's terrible. She's so terrible. All right, how about a task?
Before we continue, you should speak to Raminus Polus about your advancement within the guild.
Okay, well, I'll do that.
You too.
Let's see, let's head down here.
Hi!
The feed bag isn't
You're a
fancy,
fit one.
but
Been running a lot?
it fills you up.
They sure do sell food. Yep, you can buy food there.
I've heard others say the same.
I've heard others say the same. Okay.
Hello, Master
Hello.
Wizard.
The Count of Skingrad and I are not social intimates. In fact, I don't believe Janice Hasildor has any social intimates.
Hasildor.
So I've heard.
Safe travels.
You too. Greetings, magician.
I'm at your
Raminus.
service, Sir Knight.
I heard that I need to speak with you about a little advancement.
Your role within the guild becomes ever more essential. You have now attained the rank of Warlock and are freely able to access the council chamber.
The council chamber. Where is that? Okay, tell me a rumor.
Some say that Traven is misusing the power of the archmage's position to further his personal agendas.
Okay,
You too.
let's check out the council chambers.
Good afternoon.
Hi!
Good to see you.
Well, I mean, this is the council chamber.
I understand Daedra worship has become increasingly prevalent in the Somerset Isle.
Let's head outside real quick. Let's check in on the
What is it?
university lecture area. And gather up some of the plants there. Are they active at all? They are not. Okay. How much encumbrance do I have to spare? Can I afford to pick some up? Yeah, I can. Okay, good. I'll take those. Whole lot of these. Good. Oh, shit. Is there actually something good in there? No, ladle and a pickaxe.
You'll have to know. Yes. It's as I suspected after all. But I wonder, will this affect the destruction discipline as well? Or merely conjuration? There are, of course, some other mitigating factors that I'll need to investigate a bit further. Overall,
Yes, it's as I suspected. Okay. Maybe they're social intimates over there. So we've heard. Social intimates.
It seems that these are turbulent times in the land of the Dunmer.
Take care.
Dog, it's always turbulent times in the land of the Dunmer.
rather urgent.
I'm
I
listening.
guess some more turbulent than others.
Conversation yesterday.
Yeah, we're due for some real rough turbulence there before long, huh? Okay, the turbulence is only going to be turned up. Alright, look at all these. My god. Am I encumbered yet? Or near it? No, I've got plenty of room for more bullshit. Okay. Great. I think the same joy that I get from picking herbs and plants and whatnot in Elder Scrolls games, they managed to replicate it in Fallout. Thanks to the sort of junk system and the scrapping system in Fallout 4. Right? It's a similar kind of joy. You know, I quite like the junk system. And it's not a system that I would be keen to have or to see in Elder Scrolls, you know? Where everything can be scrapped down in some way. But I do really enjoy it in Fallout. And sort of scrapping big piles of crap at settlements and all of that. I do really enjoy that. That feels very, like, Elder Scrolls alchemy coded in a way. Okay. Good. Got everything. We'll do one more check over here.
It's you. Hi.
For the lecture area. Let's see. Nope, I'm just never gonna get to hear a lecture. It's never gonna happen. Okay. Well, let's go get our next quest from Hannibal Traven.
What?
Or Traven.
What's new with you?
Greetings,
Hello?
Warlock.
You've got the hands of a smith. Must have spent some time repairing your gear. There is an urgent matter which requires your personal attention. This task falls to you and only you.
Oh, okay. Maybe I shouldn't do this just yet. Right? Maybe I shouldn't do it. Yeah, you know what? Let's hold off for now. Let's hold off for now. Because there are some peculiar quests where...
Well met.
Well bet.
Where things kind of kick off in a way. Even more so. So maybe we'll hold off. We'll go weave in one of the trainer quests, I think. Right? Let's see. Oh yeah, conjuration training. Or alchemy. Yeah, we should... Yeah, this is actually a good one to get out of the way. Because we're carrying around all the Nirn root. This will give us a place to offload it. I think it's a good move to do this one. And after the Jemane brothers, I think we should also, like, weave in some Daedra quests, right? Like I said, Nocturnal is probably a good one to get done sooner rather than later. Maybe even sooner than Azura's. Okay. Let's see around here. This fucking guy.
Hi.
Wow, he knows me too. He also remembers me. I definitely remember him.
Anytime now.
Okay. Irina Geranus.
Welcome to the Westweald Inn. I'm Irina Geranus, the proprietor. If you'd like food or a bed, speak to me.
Okay. How about 500 gold?
I would gladly let you invest in my shop.
And let's see what you've
Have a
got.
look at my wares. I'm sure there's something to suit you.
I think we're good. And what of Skingrad?
Count Skingrad has ruled here all my life. The county is quiet and prosperous. In the old days, the Colovian estates were always in the thick of some war or rebellion. But that's ancient history.
Isn't that like a nod to Mankar Cameron? Okay. How
I
about
have
the
a
bed?
lovely room on the corner if you're interested.
I am.
It's 20 gold for a night.
I would love it. I'll take it.
Excellent. I'm sure you'll be quite satisfied. Go upstairs and look for the door on the right at the end of the hall. Sleep well.
Okay. Thank you.
Take care.
But before we do that, let's go into the basement area. Oh, yeah.
How about mixing up some potions? You look like
Elsa
quite the
or
alchemist.
Elsie God Hater. God, I remember. Why are there so many memorable people in this place? Sindarian's Cellar. Okay, over here.
What brings you to my little home underground?
God, Sindarian, he looks old even here.
So, you've brought something for me to examine.
That's right. 500 gold.
I
Take
would
a look.
gladly let you invest in my shop.
Okay. Let's see. What do you know of some training? I'd like to get.
Training? Oh, I'm afraid that's not my area of expertise. I'm very focused on wines right now, you see. Wonderful thing, wine. It's all about the balance. The flavor, the bouquet, the consistency. Just wonderful. I'm sorry, what? Training, right. I'll make you a deal. You fetch me a bottle of each of the best wines from Skingrad, and I'll think about it. Both vineyards, Tamika's and Cyrodiil brothers, vintage 399. Oh, what a good year that was.
Okay. Sure. And how about Nirnroot?
Yes, this is a genuine Nirnroot sample. Very nice quality, in fact. That gives me an idea. Since you already know what they look like, do you feel up to a bit of a collecting expedition?
Perhaps another time. Sure, what did you have in mind? Yeah, sure.
Excellent. But before you go, you're going to need to learn a bit more about Nirnroot.
I can't wait.
Otherwise, you may walk in circles and never find any.
Okay, tell me more about Nirnroot.
A few years ago, an adventurer not unlike yourself sold me a musty old tome containing alchemical formulas. Most of them were worthless. But one of the moldy pages contained a recipe for a potion known as an elixir of exploration, a sort of ultimate dungeon delver's brew. The formula looked sound, except it required an extremely rare ingredient. Yes, you guessed it, the Nirnroot. I put the book aside because, frankly, I had so many other delicate experiments going on that I just didn't have the time to go plant hunting. Now that you're here, that changes things.
Okay. Well, what's up with this elixir?
The Elixir of Exploration is a multi-purpose potion that was obviously created with the dungeon explorer in mind. The formula describes many magnitudes of the brew. If you're interested, I wrote a short missive about it for the Imperial Alchemy Symposium. You bring me 10 samples of Nirnroot, and I'll make the elixir available to you at a huge discount, as well as give you one for free. The best place for you to start would be Shade Leaf Copse, which is a part of the Great Forest northeast of here. Good luck, and hurry back with more of the Nirnroot.
Okay. Nirnroot missive. I've now found a total of 10 Nirnroot. I should return to Sindarian in Skingrad so he can begin creating an elixir of exploration from them. Okay, well, Sindarian, check it out. I've already been.
How goes the search?
Nirnroot.
If you need to know more about the Nirnroot, read the missive.
Yeah, I guess that can be our reading for today. All right, here, elixir of exploration.
Fantastic. You actually found 10 of the Nirnroot.
I actually
I'll begin
did.
making the elixir of exploration right away. According to my research from the tome, I'll need at least 20 more Nirnroot to make the next magnitude of elixir. In any case, if you come back in about 24 hours, I should have the weaker elixir ready for you.
Okay. Can I talk to you again?
Leave me to my work if you want the elixir made properly.
Oh dear, okay. All right, do you have anything good down here? We can get the Tamika and Cyrodiil Brothers vintage right here. I don't think so. Jeez, what is this noise? Is that the sound of him? Oh yeah. I don't think it used to have this kind of sound effect. It's the sound of the actual potion bottles and all of that, right? When you mix them up, I think. Huh. I think the SFX are brand new. Okay. Sure. Well, let's head on out of here. We could sleep for an hour, right? We could sleep for an hour in our room and come back.
Hi there.
Okay. Do you know what happened to Mercator Hosidus? I haven't seen him at the castle lately.
How about that?
I love walking by Salmo's place. The smell of her bread baking is amazing.
I could eat nothing but Salmo's baking for the rest of my life. That'd be fine with me.
Good night.
Goodbye.
Okay, let's see if we can find our room at the very least. Oh my gosh, it's a little claustrophobic up here. Okay. I thought they said it was the one on the right. Huh. This one I can freely pick into? Why is that? There we are. 2 beds. Empty cupboard. Yeah, I can even sleep in there. Okay, but this is the one I rented out, isn't it? I think so. Okay, well. Should I go for the full 24? Nah, we can always report back to Sendarian later. We'll just rest for 12. How long did we have to, how much time did we need to pass for the Jemane brothers? Was it like a whole ass week? I forget. Did they actually mention? They may have. I'm sure we'll get a quest update. Oh, maybe you don't. You know, maybe you actually don't. Okay, well, let's get some repairs done. And I think we'll call it here for now. When next we return, we'll continue on with many of our duties. Right, we've got, I guess we could check in on the Jemane brothers. We could always rest some more time here for Sendarian. We got all sorts of stuff popping off, you know? And of course, eventually we'll weave back into the Mages Guild for Traven. And just as well, Daedra quests on the horizon. Some very important ones that we ought to tend to, like getting Azura's Star, like getting the Skeleton Key. All that good stuff. However, if you'd like to stick around, we will be reading the Nirnroot Missive, which I think shows back up in Skyrim, doesn't it? The exact same? Though maybe it's tooled around a little bit. Right, they make some changes to it. Let's see here. Nirnroot Missive. Oh yeah, it's quite the missive, quite the read. Alright, if you'll excuse me, I am going to take a little bit of a drink here. Apologies. This brings me to my next subject. The glowing... Or should we try and do it in his voice? Yeah, why not? This brings me to my next subject. The glowing root known as Nirnroot. Although the oddly tenacious root grows almost anywhere a significant body of water is present, this root is extremely rare, and I believe soon to become extinct. I myself have yet to come across one of the gnarled shoots, as they're rarely in sight of the roads that cross Cyrodiil. According to the records of the noted imperial herbalist Chivius Regalian, the Nirnroot once flourished and could be found all over the country. But he suspected a cataclysmic event severely stunted their growth. Although many scholars reject the proposal that the sun's death event of the First Era, 668, catastrophically affected plant life. Sun's death event? Huh. Chivius feels that the Nirnroot's lineage was damaged by the lack of sun for a full year, whereas other plant species tend to find a way. The Nirnroot's mysterious magical nature made it especially susceptible to this climate shift. While this may or may not be the case, it's certainly true that the recorded sightings of Nirnroot are declining as the years pass. The most perplexing facet of Chivius's studies is that his notes describe the root as having a yellowish glow. Contrary to this fact, the Nirnroot of today has a soft bluish or blue-white glow. Unfortunately, since not many studies of the Nirnroot were performed from Chivius's day until now, it's unknown when or why this occurred. What I'm proposing today is that the Nirnroot, even though merely a plant, sensed impending extinction, and therefore changed its own nature to survive. One of the more obvious facets of today's Nirnroot that supports this theory is the fact that it can now survive underground without any sunlight at all. While it's true that generally only mosses and fungi grow in these environments, I have 2 signed depositions by persons claiming that they sighted the Nirnroot in deep caves. Not once in Chivis's copious notes is a subterranean Nirnroot mentioned. But how could this be? How could a surface-dwelling plant suddenly begin appearing in new locations, radically different from its normal habitat? The answer, my fellow alchemists, is nestled within Chivius's own notes. Although he spends a great deal of time with the Nirnroot in his laboratory, the one thing he neglected to test at a high enough level of detail was the soil. As stated previously, Chivius felt that the sun's death, the eruption of Red Mountain, contributed to the demise of the Nirnroot. Agreed. My amendment to that proposal is that the ash that fell from the sky that entire year mixed with the soil, and again, due to the magical nature of the root, contributed to the aforementioned changes. The ash became a catalyst of sorts, forcing a change in the very makeup of the Nirnroot. Although very little ash from the dark time remains, I have done tests on newer ash samples sent to me from Vardenfell. They show little to no magical properties, certainly none of which could affect a plant to that magnitude. However, the rare occurrence of what's known as ash salt in the normal ash does contain very potent magical abilities. In fact, some native Dunmer are said to harness that ability to create a cure for the blight, which pervaded their realm many years ago. I feel this magic, meshed with the Nirnroot's inherent magic, caused the radical change. In essence, the root healed itself. To surmise, my 2 proposals are certainly linked. The plant needed to survive, and therefore used a byproduct of its destructor to do so. No other plant in nature has ever come close to this metamorphosis. I feel the Nirnroot has accomplished, in a relatively short amount of time, what it would take other species millions of years to complete. Whatever the case may be, one thing is certain. The Nirnroot is on a path to destruction. It contains untapped potential to create potions, the likes of which have never been seen in our day. I propose to you today that we divert a small portion of our funds to an expedition to collect some of these roots to study. I have outlined this proposal for your perusal after this section of the symposium. Please, seriously consider this proposal before it becomes too late, and the Nirnroot becomes nothing but a memory. Thank you for your time. Right. But of course, a lot of this we start to see taking effect in Skyrim once again, right? With the eruption of Red Mountain, it has erupted again. You know, I wonder if that will have lasting effects on Nirnroot even far beyond the province of Morrowind. You know? Because true enough, during the Dragonborn DLC, can't you see a little bit about it? About like, well, I don't know. Do you actually see weird Nirnroot in Solstheim? I don't think you do. Right? True, there is plenty of stuff going on with the ash that is spewed forth from Red Mountain, from the volcano. You know, there's all of the like heart stuff. And it makes sense given what was inside of that volcano, the heart. But I guess it is beginning to take effect throughout Tamriel, given the Crimson Nirnroot that's all over Blackreach. But what I wonder is how is that connected? Why would there be Crimson Nirnroot in Blackreach, if it's centrally located around Red Mountain, how did it get there into that subterranean area? You know, how did it start to evolve and change and mutate? Unless there's other hidden things around Tamriel, like in Blackreach, and maybe other places we'll find, that are of a similar nature to the heart of Lorkhan, which is inside, or was inside of Red Mountain. Yeah. I guess it's a world of possibility. It really depends on which way they want to go with it. I can't imagine Elder Scrolls 6 rolling around and them not having something involving Nirnroot, right? There must be like a Nirnroot collectathon quest again, I would have to assume. There must be. Like, it's too... It feels like an Elder Scrolls staple at this point. Yeah, something will have happened with it, I'm sure. Okay. I wonder if we'll have any more involvement with, like, Sundarian in any way. Right? Maybe they bring him back from the grave, or as a ghost. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe just mentioned only in name and there's, like, another researcher, right? Somehow Calcelmo gets involved. I don't know. Not really his realm of expertise, Calcelmo's. Anyway, when next we return, our realm of expertise continues to expand. Our frontiers of expertise continue to grow as we take on more work and more duties, right? And learn more about the magical world in which we inhabit. Until next time, please take care of each other.